Alright guys, what's up? I'm here to tell you guys E3 is 4 days away from the time of me recording this video. Sunday, June 12th, and I cannot wait for it. It's probably going to be the best E3 in my opinion. We have the Xbox One Scorpio, PlayStation 4 exclusives, some new Xbox games coming out, and I'm going to cover today my top 10. I made some notes here to talk about my top 10 anticipated game of E3 of the show. Let's get right into it. Call of Duty World War II is on my #1 list right now. The first one. I cannot believe we're going back. Boots on the ground. World War II. You know, just back to, we're bringing Call of Duty back to its roots, and I am so happy. Plus, there's going to be a co-op campaign. We're going to see multiplayer for the first time at E3. This is going to be the biggest year for Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. This is going to be the biggest year. So actually, I think Black Ops 3, but it's going to be a huge year because we're going back to the roots, and it's just going to be an amazing game. Plus, they already talked about the social spaces that they, like, you know, we're going to see more of the social space. We're going to see more of the combat campaign, which I'm actually really excited about the campaign. It looks like it's going to be an amazing, immersive, emotional adventure with you and your, squad mates in the midst of war. Campaign, multiplayer, the co-op zombies that they're bringing, nothing but faith. I have I'm going in with high expectations, and I hope they don't let me down. My #2 on my list is Destiny 2. Destiny 1 was an amazing multiplayer game. We had raids, we had strikes, That is the most time I think I've spent on a video game other than Call of Duty, but Destiny 1 was an amazing game to play with your friends, to meet new people, to do the raids with, and it was awesome. The only thing that it lacked, it looks like it's going to be a good campaign, something that they didn't have last year, and now I think that it's going to be an amazing story. It's going to be an amazing experience, because last year we didn't have a campaign. We only had, those starting missions and whatever, and then we had the strikes and we had the raid. I hope it's like, they put their all into it. I hope we get a little more the raids and more of the campaign, because I'm very interested in the campaign, knowing what this big boss is like, the main antagonist in the Destiny 2 universe. I want to see what the whole story is about, how these people struggle, with them losing the Traveler and all that stuff. So basically, this is, I'm hyped. I cannot wait. They have to, capitalize on story this year. Story and just like the development of these characters. That's #2 on my list. And now #3 on my list is gonna be FIFA 18. What you're watching on the screen right now is not FIFA 18, of course, but it is FIFA 17. But FIFA 18, I'm a big FIFA fan. I love FIFA. The first FIFA game that I got was FIFA 13 for the Xbox 360, and I fell in love with it. I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Soccer game, like, I wasn't as hooked on a sports game, like ever. I've never, really enjoyed NBA that much. It was fun to play with friends, but not, sit down and actually like play. So, FIFA 18 is just, I hope it's amazing. I hope they bring another story mode just like FIFA 17 they did last year, as well as they improve a lot of, give us more stuff on the online side of things, like multiplayer and your clubs and stuff. So I hope they capitalize on that as well. There's really not much to say for FIFA 18. It's really much the same game like every year with like little improvements, but I just hope that it brings a story mode. That's my biggest thing, is like, are we gonna continue with the new guy Alex Hunter, or are we gonna bring some other new person, or can you make your own character and like have that character go through a story mode? You know what I'm saying? Instead of them giving you a character already to play as. So I hope they do something like that. Now, of course, on #4, it is going to be God of War. God of War, I remember playing at like PS2, God of War 1, 2, and 3, playing on the PS2, and God of War 3, I played on the PS3. It was just I love this game with a passion, and I always had a thing for Greek mythology, the gods and goddesses, and just like all the types of villains, like the Minotaur, Medusa, all this stuff. Just the Greek mythology in general, and it was just amazing to experience that in a video game. And granted, I was very young when I played this game. I was like probably like 8 years old when I started actually playing. So pretty violent for a little kid, but it was fun, and I still remember to this day playing all the missions and actually beating it by myself, because they were pretty hard. Like, for a young kid, it was pretty hard, especially with all the puzzles and stuff. So yeah, but I really enjoyed the game. Now with God of War, the new God of War coming out for PS4 as a PlayStation exclusive, of course, it's just amazing to see Kratos in this. You know, he's older now with his son and stuff. Like, it's cool. It's weird seeing him without his blades and seeing him with an axe. He looks like a lumberjack, but it's cool to see him with that type of, like, you know, he looked like he's been through hell. You know, of course we know that he's been through hell, but he looks like what happened after, you know, God of War 3, blah blah blah, like after, like in those years, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like a cool thing, you know. I really love seeing this. Like, I'm looking at it right now and it's just awesome. The scenery looks good. I believe it's going to revolve around Norse mythology this time around, but you know, I want to see how his character development is going to take place. I want to see how, you know, the combat is. I also want to see how his relationship with his son is going to be like, you know, because right now we've seen, you know, little snippets of it. He's looked like he's, you know, training him basically, but, you know, he's kind of harsh on him. Definitely, I cannot wait for this game to come out. I will be playing it. I don't know, I might do a let's play or not. Right now I don't have a PlayStation 4, but by the time, you know, these games come out, I will have a PlayStation 4 to play and to stream, hopefully, the game. God of War 4 is 4th on my list. And now we have a game on the 5th place in my list. A game that I've been anticipating and waiting for a very long time, because Red Dead Redemption was an amazing game. I love the scenery. GTA in the West back in the day, like, that's basically what this is, and it's amazing. I remember playing Red Dead Redemption, and even before that, when I was younger on the PS2, Red Dead Revolver was an amazing game. I love those games with a passion. I remember playing those games nonstop. Games back then had that replay value, and you can play them over and over and over and over again after you beat them. And that's what I want this game to, you know, to deliver to me, is that I can beat it, or I can go ahead and play it again in a couple months, or, you know, in a couple weeks. Be like, you know what, I'm going to start this game all over again in the harder difficulty, you know? Like, I want the story to develop, and the characters to, you know, develop as well. I just want the story to, you know, have a smooth flow and impactful story, and, you know, plot and stuff like it. That is what makes a game for me. Like, it's not the graphics or anything, even though it looks beautiful from the trailer, but just the story is everything, or else it's just a trash game. That's how I feel. If the story's not good, then there's no point. That's just a waste of my $60, you know? So I hope the game has some type of, you know, good story, and which I know it will. And then I hope they have, like, a DLC like last time they had, like, Red Dead Redemption, like the undead, you know, the zombies thing. I hope they have something like that. But yeah, it's coming out fall 2017. Can't wait. I'm going to get it, and it's going to be awesome. 6th on my list. This game better be good. This game better be amazing. I feel like this game is going to steal the show. The last Spider-Man game that we saw was Amazing Spider-Man 2. That was a great game, but it lacked story, it lacked emotion, it lacked plot, it lacked a lot of stuff. The combat was good. They changed the swinging mechanics, so, you know, you actually stuck to the buildings, you know, and you can it was good. You know, the movement was good. It was nice, fluid, and smooth. However, the story wasn't as good. And I was disappointed, you know. Spider-Man, for as long as I can remember, is my favorite superhero ever, bro. Just to play as him myself, I get to do whatever I want. I feel like I'm Spider-Man when I play the games, okay? So I hope this game steals the show. This game has to capture, like, the structure has to be good. It has to capture the essence, the fights, story, movement. If you have all that stuff down, this game will be amazing. Plus, I want to see if the Peter Parker that we're seeing now is going to be a future Peter Parker or a more inexperienced Peter Parker. From what I've seen, he's a little bit more brutal. He seemed like he's know what he's doing now. Like, bro, he kicked him off the thing. I don't know if he likes, you know, you know, did a little web bed or something on the side of the building to catch him when he kicked him off or something. But he seems like he gives no F's, bro. Like, he seems like he means business. So like, I want to see if this is like a more, which I think it is, a more futuristic, not futuristic, a more matured and veteran Spider-Man. So if it's a more matured and veteran Spider-Man, then I think that this game has a lot of potential in story-wise, and to develop Spider-Man as a character, and to develop other characters as well. I have a lot of hope for this game. This game looks amazing. It's made by Insomniac, people that made Ratchet and Clank, and I think I'm forgetting another one, but on PS4, Ratchet and Clank and another game. And then they also did Sunset Overdrive, which is a Xbox One exclusive, which is an amazing game. Parkour was amazing, story was good. So like, honestly, the combat was awesome. So like, I have big expectations for this. Like, I'm going in with a good mind. So I hope this game steals the show. 7th on my list is it's a good game. It's a good game. It's going to be Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 looks like it can be a promising title for 2017 to 2018. It looks like it could be Game of the Year for many reasons. One, this year it has so much more to show in terms of campaign, because last year we didn't have a campaign in Star Wars Battlefront 1. And on top of that, there's a female protagonist, and there's no season pass this year for this game, which I think is amazing, because now what I saw was the community was split. You know, people that had the season pass and people that didn't have the season pass. And that kind of like, you know, it kind of messed up the community a little bit. And I feel like this game has the potential to bring that community back together. A Star Wars community, you know. So, no season pass, which means everybody's on, you know, even playing field. Everybody is going to get DLC or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do. Free DLC, or I don't know what they're going to do with that. But yeah, also new characters. Like, we're going to get freaking Yoda. We're going to get Darth Maul. We're going to get freaking everything. Like new characters, you know. And we're going to get Kylo Ren, Finn, everybody. So it's going to be cool. I want to see more planets. I want to see space battles. They have to diversify it a bit, man. I know they have to have space battles, bro. But yeah, that's a game that I cannot wait for. State of Decay 2. State of Decay 1 was amazing. I loved it. Think of it as GTA with zombies. All right. So you create your own. You have your own groups. You can literally like settle down anywhere in any house or building. You know, it has the characteristics of being probably Game of the Year. And from what I've seen is that the game looks like it's gonna be a bigger map, so a bigger world, more interaction with characters, more character building, more you know, places where you can settle down. You could probably have different outposts at the same time, which you can do. What I liked about State of Decay 1 is that you can actually do that. You can actually have, like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, more than one outpost, you know? And I enjoyed that. As well as, you know, you can send people out to go and, you know, raid houses, collect supplies and stuff like that. That was really good. And it just has this feeling like, you know, this survival game that most Steam games on PC have. You know, that feeling that's, you know, you're the only one that's surviving. You know, it's pretty cool. And now it's good to see that we're having that on console, and it's going to look amazing. The graphics probably going to look very smooth and clean for Scorpio and PS4. So I'm really hyped for that. I'm really hyped for this. Another game that is going to be on my number 9 on my list is going to be Days Gone. Now, Days Gone, at first I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know about this game. It's another zombie game, but it looks like it has no story. It just looks like you're running around shooting zombies, hordes of zombies. I don't know what the base of this game is. I don't know what the story is. I really haven't dove into, like, the game itself. I've just seen the gameplay trailer and everything, like this gameplay that you're seeing now on screen, and it just looks like it's just, you know, you're looting, killing hordes of zombies, and that's it. I hope there's more to that, like State of Decay. You know, you can compare this to State of Decay. You can compare this to probably like a lot of zombie games, but I want this I want to know more about this game and what the basis of this game is, like the campaign, the story, and everything. I haven't seen this take on zombies like ever, but it looks cool. All I want to know is more about the story. But it's one game that I will be looking forward to at E3. Now, last on my list is going to be an interesting one. I never thought I was going to put this in, but I'm actually really, really intrigued of this game. It's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, I've been a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom, the games. You know, it's pretty good. I have a lot of fun with it on last-gen consoles and everything. It was a good game. And then when I heard about this, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I want to see what the new story mode is about. I know there's a story mode trailer, but I haven't watched it, so I don't know anything about it. But, you know, story mode with fighting games, you know, they're always subpar, you know, it's pretty good. I heard Injustice 2 was amazing. I don't have it. I played it at my friend's house, but I don't have it, and I want to get it. It looks like I would have a lot of fun playing it with my friends. Only with my friends, though. I wouldn't play it by myself, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Mortal Kombat or, you know, Injustice 2, which I would play, like, all the time by myself online, you know. But this game looks like a good cooperative game that, you know, you can get stuck on, you know. But yeah, so far those are my top 10 games of, you know, E3 to steal the show. Basically, I have like a list here of games that basically you guys can see on screen that I haven't put on because, you know, I'm not as excited. Like, we have ARMS for the Switch. If you guys haven't checked out our me and my friends, it's like a second channel, but it's like a group channel called Delta Network. You guys should go check it out. We do Nintendo stuff, Nintendo related stuff over there. Other game stuff, like group related game things. There you go. You should go check it out. Give some support. We have Gran Turismo, which I'm not a big Gran Turismo fan. I'm more into Forza for Xbox. We have Madden NFL 18, which is going to be a good game as well. NBA 2K18, you know, the same sports games that come out every year that are exactly the same in my opinion. Pokken, which actually I really want to play. My friend, he's gonna get it for the Switch. I'm really hyped for that. I can't wait. What else? We have a whole bunch. Skyrim is coming to the Switch, but everybody we've already played Skyrim. Splatoon 2, which looks pretty good. Super Mario Odyssey. Now, that's something that my friend would cover. I won't cover that because I'm not very excited for that. However, it does look like it's gonna be a fun, you know, party game. It's gonna be a fun game, just casual gaming on the Switch. I don't have the Switch, so I wouldn't know. And I wouldn't play it anyway. Escapist 2, little indie game that's good. You know, I like the Escapists, pretty cool. And now this is right here. This bottom list is what I'm most excited for. List of rumored. Now, though on the top, all those are confirmed for E3. These are rumored E3 2017 titles. And of course, if you want to check this out, it's on IGN.com. You already know. Just put it on Google. Blah blah. Borderlands 3, which is amazing. I cannot wait. Borderlands 3 is going to be awesome. I love it. I played all the Borderlands except for pre-sequel, but Borderlands 1 and 2 I played and I beat, and I love it. Crackdown 3, I love Crackdown. Another amazing game for Xbox. Good Xbox One exclusive. Cyberpunk, I've heard. Cyberpunk, I'm pretty excited for that too, but you know, it's only rumored. I can't, you know, if it was confirmed, I would have put it on my list, but it's not. Detroit Become Human. Now that, you guys have to check that out. That trailer looks amazing. It's really cool. It's an interesting story. I'm not gonna go into, you know, too much detail, but you guys should check it out. Far Cry 5, to be honest with you, not very excited for. Final Fantasy Remake, I've heard of that. Knack 2. Mario plus Rabbids, that's another Switch title. The next Assassin's Creed, perfect. Love it. Can't wait for it. Haven't played Syndicate just because I just felt like it was a waste of my time. I don't know. Unity was pretty bad, in my opinion. I didn't like Unity at all. That's pretty much it. you know, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, that's E3 for you. That's E3 for you. Me and my friends, we're actually gonna go. We're gonna try to go next year to E3 for 2018. I hope it happens. I will vlog it, of course, next year. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. It's exciting. But E3 this year is even more exciting. There's my list, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, okay? I hope I did good. This is my first review type video. I don't do good with these videos. I just thought it would be cool to, you know, for me to give my thought on my top games that I want to see. But yeah, don't forget to hit that little notification button next to the subscribe button so you get notified every single time I post a video, okay? And that's it. Oh shit. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.